Oh yeah. Oh Nelly, we are back at it, and dare I say it, I think this deserves a drum roll, honestly. So, we're gonna be corny, we're gonna do it. We're hitting arms today. We were supposed to be hitting legs, but we have other plans because we're actually gonna be hitting a bro split from now on in this Minicut, because my coach, he was messaging me about it, and he was basically saying this is going to be the best split for, or quote unquote best split, definitely an above average split for aiding in fat loss. And that's a hot topic. I gotta be honest, because you hear about all these different things like, do this training program so that you can lose weight the quickest, random stuff like that. I don't know why my phone's doing this. My phone is just dimming out with the screen, so if I go back to tap it, that's now you know. But anyways, that's the main goal, right? Fat loss in this phase. Not only fat loss, but also we're still growing muscle. It's not like we're stopping with that endeavor. Like, obviously we're still going to be growing. But anyways, kind of a hot topic, like which training program should you do for fat loss? I mean, that's the bottom line. And I think across the board, you're going to want two things. You're going to want proper training and proper rest. Now, with proper training, you don't want to go too far. You basically want to go to mechanical tension, which is you're pushing it to about, like, I would say, to put a percentage on it, it's different for everyone. Every circumstance is going to be different, but across the board, if you push it to about like 70 to 90% difficulty, I think you're good to go, honestly, because you don't really need to push it to its absolute max. And that being said, you also want to make sure that you're pushing yourself at least a little bit. You don't want to, leave anything on the table. But with rest, I think a good old-fashioned bro split is great for fat loss, because you're giving yourself, or you're giving each muscle group 6 days to recover, and that's a mighty long time if you ask me. So that's something to think about. Which is your training program optimal for whatever you're trying to push, or whatever goals that you have? So if you're in the off season right now, you have a ton of carbs, you have just a ton of nutrients in general, and your sleep's good, stress management is good, and all of that is in check, you could probably push your muscle groups to twice a week for the lagging muscle groups. Now, let's say you need to build up your legs, hit them twice a week. You need to hit your back, hit it twice a week. Now, that being said, if you're in a fat loss phase, you're probably going to need to dial back the training at least a little bit, because you're not going to have as many nutrients, and you're just you're more susceptible to going catabolic or losing muscle. So, if you're really truly into bodybuilding, that would be something tough to face. Losing muscle that's exactly what we're trying not to do. So, that being said, I don't know, kind of a hot take for training programs. But anyways, we are swapping what would have been a leg day today for arms. And I'm pretty excited about it, because surface level, we're swapping legs for arms. That's almost like a bro's dream. Oh man, oh god, I can't hit legs today? Oh, God. Oh, well, I guess I gotta hit arms. So, you gotta appreciate it. I really have come to appreciate my leg days, because I really need to build up my legs. Not as much my back. I would say my back is my number one improvement that I need to make. But that being said, it is definitely a lot of fun to hit arms no matter what. So that is what we're coming here to do. We're going to hit this at another Planet Fitness, a different one from yesterday, but solely because we need to go donate blood after this. But that being said, we're gonna hit this nice arm workout because this Planet Fitness is decked out. It's the only one that I've ever been to that has 2 floors, and it has tons of equipment. I mean, just it's like a dream in there. So we're definitely gonna put some of that equipment to use. And I mean, that being said, we got quite a bit to get into with this arm day. So I'm excited for it. We're probably going to do something along the lines of forearms first, as always. And I don't really need to do a whole lot of volume with my forearms, because main thing that I need to bring up on my arms, my triceps. So, but for the sake of building up my forearms, we're going to start with forearms, and we'll probably lead into triceps next since I need to build them up. But the reason why I like starting with forearms for the most part is because you get 2 modes of strength. You get, your regular concentric, eccentric, or, actually moving, and then you get your isometric strength. So it's like a strength that you get from stability, like anytime you're doing a bicep curl, you need stability in your forearm, stuff like that. So that's why I really like starting out with upper forearm. But anyways, not much else to say there. We just pulled up, so I will see y'all on the inside. No. Oh my God. Oh. This. No.
Bro, it's gonna be like 80. You had the toe. Yeah. No, you had the toe facing you. No, you had the toe facing you. Did you see this?
No.
In the Fortnite game? What the fuck is that?
Oh. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh my God.
Did you hear in your own crib?
Oh. Oh my God. Jesus.
Don't take that shit off. No, don't do like that. This spot. Spot back on. I don't.
Oh.
Mano, mas pergunta pra ele. O cara deve ter no mínimo uns 10 anos de formação. É, mano, não. Quem começou cedo, tá de esporte. Porque assim também. O ChatGPT, né? Porque na pandemia agora só contratando júnior é o cara recém aprendendo. Aí hoje, mano, diário pode ser função de júnior.
Alright, so it is mucho later than when we last saw each other at the gym, and this is kind of a weird video because, or a weird vlog I should say, because we usually have posing. Usually have our post-workout pump showcasing posing, and we do not today. So, that being said, oh man, you can't go out here. Alright, anyways, we gave blood right after, and we kind of had an appointment pretty soon after. So that being said, that's why we had to not cut the workout short, because we got the whole workout in, but we didn't get the pump showing in. So that being said, that was kind of a shame, because I would have liked to have seen, man, a nasty arm pump. That was freaking insane. But I mean, you can kind of tell right now. I don't know. It's a few hours after, so it's not fresh. But that being said, this, it's just one of those things. And anyways, the cut is cutting. I mean, we're cutting weight pretty quickly. So, I mean, we were 218 at the start of this week, and I just weighed in about like 214, 215. So, that being said, cutting's never been the issue for me. It's always been putting on more size. So, we're gonna cut pretty freaking quick, and the goal is 10 to 12% body fat. Obviously, still gain muscle in the process, but next week's arm pump is gonna be freaking insane. I mean, it's just gonna keep getting grainier, more vascular, and just it's gonna be a tighter look from now on. So I'm excited for that, and yeah, I mean, not much else to say there other than we will definitely have a pump showcasing next arm day. And yeah, I mean, we got legs tomorrow, and now that we're back on this bro split, it's going to be a lot of fun. So I apologize for no pump check today, but just the way things roll. I mean, we right now, I mean, I would go, back to my house, try to, get some sort of pump check in, but it is currently 8:27, so we got to prioritize sleep, and I still need a shower, still need to get my meals in, so maybe not tonight, but tomorrow we will definitely have time for a big old leg day, and I am very excited about that because I need to give my legs as much love as I can. I mean, they're definitely one of my lagging body parts, but that being said, they could use some extra love. So, man, I'm just a little excited, just a little giddy about tomorrow for that big old leg day. But anyways, got really not much else to add to that other than, man, let's go have some fun with some legs tomorrow. But thanks for joining today, y'all. Sorry again about not having the pump check there, but we will definitely have it tomorrow.